Hello, my beautiful ones. So I just had to jump on straight away and channel this energy that has been coming through because I honestly can't even begin to explain in words the transformations that are happening right now. Not just for me, but for many of us. I can really sense it. I feel like there is such an awakening on this planet right now. And yes, there is so much going on in the world, in society. At the time of recording this video, there are riots happening across the whole of the UK. And I'm not going to talk about that. However, I do see that as being evidence of a awakening, a rebellion, a awareness on the bigger scale. So not talking about that directly. However, I do see that as being like a byproduct of this bigger energy shift that is happening in the world right now. And what I really, really wanted to talk about today was this idea. So anybody who is following human design has come across it, has some awareness or curiosity about it. You're going to hear me talking quite a bit about this because it is something that really fascinates me, one of the many. And I am a projector in human design, which at the time, again, of recording this, roughly about 22% of the entire world's population are projectors. And I'm not going to go too deeply into that. I can save that for another video if you would like me to talk about that more. However, what I am really embodying and learning through the incredible mentor that is Jodie Shield and the Magnificent Money Academy, I just can't even begin to tell you how transformational is literally the word her work and her wisdom has been. And so I'm going to share some of it with you because as a projector, it is my duty to be the lighthouse. It is my duty to be in this world, shining my light so brightly for others, to help guide others. That is my purpose. And I've just recorded an audio about this, and I will probably release that too, because what I am learning and channeling right now is so relevant to so many. And the whole idea is recognizing what our purpose is in this ever-changing world, in this awakening world. It can be so hard sometimes to actually realize where we fit in. I know that I have felt that for many, many years. And what really sparked all of this transformation with me recently was when Jodie did my human design reading for me, which I had done before. However, because she is a projector as well, and she has similar traits in her human design to mine, so I really felt this soul pull towards her. It wasn't like a thinking thing, it was deeply from within. It was a deeply soul aligned meeting, I'm absolutely certain. And the way that she described something to me which really resonated, which is what I want to share with you today, because this might resonate with you as well, especially if you're a projector, is this idea that we are the lighthouses of this world. We're here to shine our light, and we have the brightest light. We literally are the lighthouse in the world. And sadly, a lot of us are disempowered because past experiences of us shining our light have actually attracted bad situations, have attracted trauma and resistance and disempowerment from others because they were triggered or intimidated or completely in fear of our essence and our power through the light that we share. And how this has shown up for me, which is what Jodie really gave me clarity on and made me see it in such a different way. I got terribly bullied at school, and I was torturing myself for years and years and years. Even to this day, I was torturing myself thinking, what did I do? I didn't do anything. All I ever did was try to be friends with them, with this particular group of girls. All I did was be myself. And I was quite popular at school, and I was very attractive at school. And I now know that this was coming from this light within. It's incredibly attractive to meet somebody who is shining brightly. And sadly, to some of the girls in my year at school, I now recognize that they were so triggered and intimidated by my light because it was extremely bright. And how this translated for me was I went into a shell. The bullying got so bad that I literally shut down. I closed off completely, emotionally, sometimes physically. I had physical symptoms coming up. I had so many tummy aches and issues within, because it was coming from this stress, this anxiety of not being able to understand why these girls were picking on me and what I was doing to trigger them. I felt like I was doing something. I must be doing something. And so it's this horrible cycle that I got into where I was making it about me as well. But I kind of got trapped in this victim mentality because I didn't have the awareness that I have right now. I didn't know that all I was doing was being me. And I was always meant to shine my light brightly. That is my soul's path. That is my journey on this earth in this lifetime. That is why I'm sharing it with you. I've not even put any makeup on today. My hair is a mess. Usually I would be like, I need to make myself look presentable because I need people to like me. But no, this is way more important. This is so important for me to channel this right now in this moment, regardless of any of the external stuff, because at the core level, it does not matter. There is a saying that beauty comes from within, and it really, really does. And me understanding now why certain things have happened in my life and how it affected me has given me the awareness that I needed to unlock that permission slip for me to finally step out of the closet. This is me officially coming out of the closet, where for many, many years, I did not feel safe in my own body. I did not feel safe to be me because of the horrible things it was attracting, the horrible psychologically manipulative and extremely toxic bullying that I went through. And I can recognize it and see it now from a much wider perspective, instead of getting caught up in the thinking mind, the ego mind that's trying to analyze and figure out what went wrong and what did I do, and poor me. And what has been key is shining the light of awareness on that part of myself that was still feeling all of that uncertainty and not feeling safe. Something that I've recognized in recent months is that I have spent the vast majority of my 33 years on this planet in fight or flight mode. Who can relate? I'm not the only one. There are so many of us that have been living that way and that are still living that way. We haven't felt safe to be in our own bodies. We haven't felt safe to be our most authentic selves for fear of judgment, for fear of the actions of others. And so I am saying this from my heart. and I am speaking this to your heart. I am saying this on a soul level, that you are here to be the most authentic, unapologetic version of you that you are always meant to be. This is soul alignment. This is energy work. We are so much more than our minds. How often do we get stuck in trying to think ourselves out of a problem or situation, or think our way through something? And what I'm laughing because it's just so obvious to me right now that it is so limiting. And there's a reason why thinking our way through things very rarely works. It's an energy thing. It's coming from a place of energetic communication. We don't realize that we are so conditioned, especially from our childhood experiences. And if we don't realize that, we don't ever work through those blocks. We don't ever get out of this stuck energy, this place of being stuck, which is usually a place that is very familiar to us. And no matter what we do, because we're thinking about it, no matter what we do thinking about it, we always end up back in the same place. No matter what. I recognized this so long ago. I used to recognize I would be in this cycle where I would hit rock bottom. I would go down a rabbit hole, a very, very dark place. This was throughout school, throughout my teen years and into my 20s. And no matter what I did, I would get myself out. And then it was like I could never stay out for very long before I slipped back in again. And so it got to the point where I was always anticipating that I couldn't feel good for long because it was going to come to an end and I was going to slip right back down into that dark hole again. And that is the power of the ego. That is the power of the thinking mind. And I'm here to tell you right now, if that is where you're at right now, you have to start doing this energy work. You have to start getting out of your head and into your body, into your energy field, into this connection with the universal flow, which is available to all of us from source, from the universe. That is your responsibility, and only you can do that. I can't hold your hand. I can't tell you what to do. I can guide you. I can be the example to spark that wisdom within you that you have, and to empower you to want to do it for yourself, because I can't make you do it. Nobody could make me do it. But thankfully, thank you so much that Jodie came into my path at the perfect divine time when I was in a bit of a sticky place. I could feel it physically. I could feel that I was closing off again. And with her guidance, she has activated my own inner navigational system within me to do the work for myself. And I have never felt so right. I have never felt so at home. I have never felt in the most aligned place on a soul level ever. And I'm here to be the lighthouse and to share with you that the same is available for you. The same is available for you. Okay. If this has spoken to you, this is my invitation for you to take action. This is my invitation for you to begin taking daily action to get out of your head and into your body and connecting with your own power source of energy, because it's there. I promise you it's there. It is within all of us. And if you would like any further guidance on this, I am planning to hold a workshop here in central London. I'm still exploring what feels right and where to go with this. However, my initial gut feeling is that it is going to be for aligned actors to activate their own inner wisdom from a place of spiritual practice. And so, if that speaks to you and you would like to know more details about that, then I warmly invite you to contact me, leave me a comment, or send me a direct message. And I will get back to you, because this is a soul thing. This is me being a lighthouse. This is me in this video. This is me committing and taking aligned action. If I approach this through my thinking brain, my thinking mind, I would not be doing this right now. I would have put so many obstacles in the way to tell me why I can't and why it wouldn't work. And who am I to be doing this and sharing this? This is the transformation that I'm going through, and this is what I'm showing you is possible for you. Be the lighthouse. Share your wisdom, shine your light. That's what we've been sent here to do. This is so much more than me. This is so much more than you. This is a soul level. This is for the good of humanity and moving the energy forwards in a positive and helpful and inspiring way, moving the energy forwards in an empowering way. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you in the next one.